Good morning and welcome to PSBU News, your primary source for the latest updates, insights, and stories from PSB Buddhist University here in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. I'm Lee Honang.
I'm Darlene. We bring you the most important developments shaping our campus and our community.
Lunch Dana offered to over 100 Buddhist monks in Sri Lanka. In a powerful demonstration of core Buddhist principles of compassion and inter-Sangha solidarity, a special Dana offering was organized in Sri Lanka, carried out under the inspiring spiritual guidance of His Holiness of Dachព្រះអភិសិរិសុគន្ធា Mahasanghachathapati Bukri, the great supreme patriarch of Dhammayunika Nikaya of the Kingdom of Cambodia. The lunch Dana was offered to more than 100 Buddhist monks from Matale district. It was meticulously organized and led by Matali Sanatha Thero, demonstrating a spirit of cross-national unity within the global Buddhist community. The event is seen as physical manifestation of His Holiness of Dach Bukri's vision for Buddhism. The Supreme Patriarch, who is also the founder of PSB Buddhist University, is known for promoting a culture of peace, humanism, tolerance, and harmony rooted in the Buddha's teaching. This Dana launch is an annual event. This year marks the second time we have organized it, following our first successful event in 2024. We plan to host our next Dana in 2026. The solemn Dana ceremony took place at the Sri Samandarama Temple, Gada Putta Village, Matale District at Sri Lanka. By encouraging acts of charity and solidarity across national borders, His Holiness supported a mission that aimed to foster understanding and compassion, preserve Dharma, and promote global peace. The successful organization of the event by Matali Sanatha Thero highlights a strong frictional bonds between the Buddhist communities of Cambodia and Sri Lanka, both major centers of Theravada Buddhism. Such initiatives ensure the physical well-being of the Sangha while simultaneously upholding the spiritual values of selfless giving and mutual respect.
Official delegation inspect academic facility at PSB Buddhist University. On Friday, October 10, 2025, the PSB Buddhist University hosts a significant visit by high-ranking educational and religious officials to review the institution's physical and academic infrastructure. The university's management committee, led by His Excellency Nguyen Sai Pakday, Secretary of State in charge of PSBU. The delegation was headed by Most Venerable Presamatthivong Dr. Sokbonthuen, the respected President of Buddhist Higher Education and Postgraduate Education Department under the General Inspectorate of National Buddhist Education. The primary objective of the visit was formally inspect the physical learning environment and facilities across the university's campus. This assessment formed a critical part of national effort to ensure quality standard and a conducive academic setting for monastic students and lay students alike. Most Venerable Dr. Sokbonthuen and his accompanying team Buddhist monastic officials and civil servants from the General Inspectorate spent the day evaluating classroom, lecture hall, dormitories, and other essential facilities. The inspection aimed to assess how well of the physical infrastructure support the university's mission of strengthening teaching, learning effectiveness, and overall student well-being, particularly in specialized fields like Buddhist philosophies and Khmer literature. The collaborative visit underscored the government and Sangha's shared commitment to advancing Buddhist education in Cambodia and maintaining the highest academic standard at the PSB Buddhist University.
PSB University Youth Campaign links students with local community in the Piang Prinh commune. In a concerted effort to connect academic principles with tangible social benefits, the youth of PSB Buddhist University successfully launched a major community event campaign on Friday, October 10, 2025. The initiative held under inspiring banner the supremacy of life and the value of education at PSB Buddhist University, brought together university students, government officials, and local residents to foster rural development and promote higher education. The event was co-chaired by key figures representing both the local and national administration bodies, underscoring the government's strong support for youth civic engagement and educational outreach. His Excellency Sok Sairat, District Governor, Mr. Kim Darot, acting as the official representative for His Excellency Nguyen Sdai Pakday, Secretary of State in charge of PSB University. In his remarks, Mr. Kim Darot emphasized the necessity of transferring the moral and philosophical values taught at PSBU into practical, community-building actions. Governor Sarat praised the university students for their initiatives, noting that their work directly supports the government efforts to enhance human capital and social welfare in the commune. The day's activities were meticulously planned by the PSBU youth to achieve dual goals, reinforcing the importance of higher education among local youth and instilling a deeper sense of social responsibility. The successful campaign highlights the PSBU's commitment not only to producing academically excellent graduates but also to cultivating a generation of socially conscious leaders dedicated to serving the nation, the religion, and the monarchy.
PSB Buddhist University emphasized IT as a key 21st century skill. Recognizing the critical role of technology in the modern era, the PSB Buddhist University is positioning its information technology program as one of the most vital fields of study for the 21st century. The program focuses on leveraging mathematics, computing technology, and scientific principles to solve the complex problems, develop robust information systems, and drive the national digital society. PSBU is dedicated equipping its students, both and lay students, with the specialized knowledge and skill necessary to excel in the digital economy. Students enrolled in the university's IT discipline will gain comprehensive expertise aimed at 4 core outcomes: foundation knowledge, practical skill, digital integrations, professional expertise. Graduates of the PSBU's information technology program are prepared for a wide array of in-demand careers across various sectors, demonstrating the program alignment with market needs. Upon completion of their studies, graduates will have the opportunity to pursue roles such as software developer, web designer developer, system administrator, data analyst, cybersecurity specialist, IT manager. By prioritizing IT education, the PSB Buddhist University reinforced its commitment to blending traditional Buddhist scholarship with modern scientific rigor, ensuring its graduates are well equipped to contribute to the social, economic, and digital advancement of Cambodia.
PSB University joins Ethos Universitas. PSB Buddhist University is proud to announce that it has been welcomed as an honorary companion of Ethos Universitas, a distinguished international alliance of higher education institutions committed to promoting ethics, integrity, and social responsibility around the world. This recognition highlights PSBU's long-standing dedication to combining Buddhist principles with modern scholarship, ensuring that education is not only about knowledge but also about compassion, fairness, and service to others. Our rector, His Holiness the Rector, expressed his gratitude, saying that this honor reflects PSBU's growing international reputation and reaffirms the university's commitment to nurturing graduates who lead with wisdom and integrity. As part of this partnership, PSBU is developing an ethic-focused curriculum and expanding opportunity for students to participate in community outreach programs, volunteer initiatives, and leadership workshops. These efforts will encourage students to apply moral reasonings and social awareness in real-world contexts. Looking ahead, PSB University will continue to broaden its global collaborations and create learning opportunities that reach beyond geographic boundaries, ensuring that education at PSB University remains inclusive, accessible, and ethically grounded.
PSBU upskills media team and students with professional photography training. PSB Buddhist University has taken proactive steps to enhance its digital and visual communication capacity by hosting a specialized training session focused on professional photography. The workshop titled "Developing into a Photographer" was specifically designed to upskill members of media team and interested students, ensuring high-quality visual representation of the university's academic and community activities. The high-impact training was skillfully led by Mr. Paul Young. In an area dominated by digital communication, the university recognized the necessity of master professional visual content. The session went beyond basic operation, focusing on principles of high-quality, intentional photography. Key areas covered during the presentation included technical mastery, artistic principle, practical application, digital workflow. The skills taught by Mr. Park Young are invaluable, stated in a representative from the PSBU. High-quality photographs are foundation effective communication. This training will immediately evaluate the quality of our announcements, social media presence, and official publications. The session included with Q&A segment where Mr. Young shared insight on developing a distinct personal vision and professional practice in photography, inspiring the participants to view their role as not just record of events but as visual storyteller for the university. PSBU plans to integrate similar specialized workshops into its training schedule to continue fostering professional development among its community members.
PSBU Khmer Literature students champion national heritage through community engagement. Students from the Khmer Literature program at PSB University are actively moving beyond the classroom to champion the preservation and appreciation of Cambodia's rich literary heritage through a series of recent community-focused activities. Recognizing that Khmer literature is a vital pillar of national culture and identity, students from Faculty of Educational Sciences Literature have organized various initiatives to engage the wider community and cultivate a deeper reading culture, especially among the younger generation. The activities underscore the university's mission to harmonize Buddhist principles with academic disciplines, focusing on societal contribution. A spokesperson from the students emphasized that in an age increasingly dominated by technology and foreign languages, preserving and promoting Khmer literature is crucial for maintaining cultural continuity. Preserving and promoting Khmer literature is crucial for maintaining cultural. Our goal is not just to study the language and text, but to keep the spirit of our Khmer literature alive and relevant, said one third-year student. By taking the literature out into the community, we demonstrate its value in shaping our character, our ethical understanding, and our national identity. The dedication shown by Khmer literature students reflects PSBU commitment to producing graduates who are not only academically proficient, but are also socially responsible leaders devoted to the cultural and intellectual development of Cambodia. These ongoing activities affirm the students' role as active custodians of Cambodia's precious national heritage.
Royal Benevolence brings free healthcare. PSBU students and community benefit from health posts. A monumental step in community wellness has been realized with the establishment of Samdech Royal Master Buakri Health Post of His Majesty the King Sihamoni, a vital facility providing free medical care to students and residents. Officially inaugurated under the royal patronage of His Majesty Preh Bat Samdech Preh Borominit Norodom Sihamoni, King of Cambodia, the health post is spearheaded by Samdech Preh Mahasankaraja Buakri, the Supreme Patriarch of the Kamayut Order. The facility stands as testament to the national commitment to improving public health access, particularly for the most vulnerable. Located at PSB Buddhist University campus, the health post operates on the core principle of free healthcare service, entirely eliminating the financial barrier for patients seeking medical attention. The primary target group includes the thousands of students enrolled at PSBU, many of whom are on scholarship and come from disadvantaged background. The health post ensures that these young scholars and the resident Buddhist monk can access immediate medical consultation, treatment for minor illness, and basic first aid without incurring any cost, in alignment with the royal and religious commitment to social welfare. The facility also extends its free service to the general public residing in the surrounding communities. This significantly alleviates the burden on local families and access to train on larger, more centralized hospitals.
PSBU PhD candidates delve into the philosophies of business and economic development. Our PhD scholar students at Prasayamni Raja Buddhist University engaged in a crucial and thought-provoking session on the subject of philosophy of business and economic development. The advanced doctoral course was expertly guided by Professor Dr. Khatbura, an esteemed academic who challenged the candidates to explore the ethical and conceptual underpinnings of modern economic systems. The philosophy of business and economic development is recognized as a vast and interdisciplinary field that investigates the moral foundations, ideas, and practical applications of business practice and economic growth. The subject moved beyond traditional economic models, centering on the fundamental questions of why and how economic systems operate, define their goals, and interact with society. The course reflects PSBU's unique commitment to integrating ethical and spiritual wisdom with contemporary professional fields. By studying the philosophy behind business and economics, the PhD candidates are not merely learning about growth, but about responsible, sustainable development that aligns with moral principles. Professor Dr. Khatbura emphasized the necessity of this philosophical grounding for future leaders. In the doctoral program, we are training thinkers, not just practitioners. Our students must be able to ask the hard why questions. They need to understand the humanistic application of every economic decision by made, ensuring that development is inclusive, just, and ultimately serve the greater purpose of societal well-being. The rigorous and critical study of the subject is set to equip PhD students with the capacity to contribute to national policy, lead organizations with integrity, and advocate for economic models that prioritize both prosperity and compassion, hallmarks of the university's distinctive educational mission.
PSBU English major signed in first round of teaching practicum. A cohort of aspiring English language educators from the PSB Buddhist University has successfully completed the first of 3 rounds of their immediate teaching practicum, demonstrating strong classroom skills and received enthusiastic feedback from their students. The practicum, a critical component of English department curriculum, is designed to bridge the gap between pedagogical theory and real-world teaching application. The 5 members of students work under the rigorous supervision of Mr. Otkunti, a highly regarded lecturer of English literature and research methodology in the PSBU English department. Mr. Conti provided valuable guidance throughout the period, offering constructive feedback on lesson planning, diverse teaching methods, and effective classroom management, ensuring the team was well prepared for the challenge. The first round saw the team members specialize in different core language skills for a class of approximately 45 actively engaged students. The teaching role for the first round was as follows. 1. The transognin led the instruction on reading and listening comprehension skills. 2. Sarum Sinun delivered the lesson focusing on grammar concepts. 3. Navaniriya took the lead in teaching and expanding vocabulary. 4. Phunsok focused on the combined skill of reading and speaking. 5. Pengpira also focused on advanced instruction for the grammar segment. The students' audience was highly participatory, welcoming the practicum teacher and actively taking part in all classroom activities, including group discussion, educational games, and practical exercise. This high level of student enthusiasm serves as both reward and source of confidence of the PSBU student teachers as they now prepare for their subsequent rounds of practice, where they will further refine their teaching techniques.
PSBU, the Chosen People Library, a hub for knowledge and digital learning. The Chosen People Library at PSB University has emerged an indispensable cornerstone of the university's academic life, actively supporting students across all faculties with its blended offering of national resources, offering of traditional resources, and modern digital capabilities. The library sometimes referred to alongside the Holiness Peace Library, which is the university's main knowledge center. It's central to PSBU's commitment to fostering a culture of research, critical thinking, and intellectual development amongst a diverse student body. The library's design and resources are specifically tailored to meet the various needs of a modern university with a distinct focus on making knowledge accessible and enabling high-level research for all students, especially those from disadvantaged backgrounds who benefit from the university 100% scholarship policy. The chosen equipped library stands as a dynamic resource that not only preserves traditional knowledge but also embraces technological advances, ensuring that every PSBU student has the tools necessary to achieve academic excellence and become a well-rounded ethical leader.
PSB Buddhist University announced 2026 Forum on Humanity and Applied Science in Phnom Penh. PSB Buddhist University is proud to announce 2026 International Forum on Humanity and Applied Science, Integration and Innovation. This major international academic event, organized by PSBU International, is set to host scholars, researchers, and policymakers from around the globe to explore the critical intersection of humanistic wisdom and technological advancement. The forum is structured into two main sessions to maximize participation and depth of discussion, both taking place in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. First session on January 17-18, 2026 and second session on April 25-26, 2026. The 2026 forum will address urgent global challenge by exploring a diverse and interdisciplinary range of topics including integration of humanities and artificial intelligence, ethics and innovation in scientific research, applied Buddhist philosophy in social development, education reform in the digital age, environmental sustainability and indigenous knowledge, technology in cultural preservation. Scholars and researchers are invited to submit their full paper for consideration. All submissions should focus on forums central them to integration and innovation across the humanity and applied science. For more information on submission guidelines, speaker announcement, and registration details, please visit the PSBU International website.
That's all for this edition of PSB News. For more information, please visit our website or follow us on social media platforms for more upcoming student projects and community events.
Thank you for joining us. We wish you a week filled with peace and successful learning. Goodbye.